Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the second vlog, and today I'm going to try to get Abraham's fourth wheel spacer on. The wheel is pretty stuck on there, and the lug nuts as well as the studs, the wheel studs, are broken. So that's going to be definitely interesting, and it's going to suck. And if I have a little bit of time, I'm probably going to go around to flock the Eclipse dash. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time and let's go over to the Rogue and try to get the wheel off. Alright, so here is the wheel here. And as you guys can see in there, I'm freely able to move this around. The stud is not pressed into the hub anymore. And the socket is actually stuck in this one. I tried to hammer it in so I could turn out the rounded lug nut, but no luck, so I'm gonna have to get out the socket too. And this is all I'm using right here. Chisel. This is a big boy. This is a small boy. And using a hammer too. So today actually, these have kind of gotten dull over time. I'm gonna try to sharpen them up with my angle grinder. Try to get a little bit of edge on it so I can kind of cut those nuts off. But without further ado, I'm gonna get to work, and I'll see you guys when I make some progress.
20 minutes later.
So, after chipping away for quite a while, I actually have some progress. This nut actually just fell out. So I had to pretty much split the nut open. So I was able to expand and release the bolt. Now this, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Maybe I could thread this socket piece right here and then possibly just screw something in to push against the lug nut and separate the two. I'm not exactly sure what my game plan on this will be, but I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so I got the last nut off. Here it is here. It's cross thread all the way down the threads. The threads are mangled. So I pretty much just hammered on this 4-way, used the handle of my jack for leverage, and I got it to work. This other nut I showed you guys a little earlier looks like this now, as well as the stud is pushed in because it was rotating. So I'm gonna have to replace the stud before I can put on the wheel spacers. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the wheel and kind of assess the damage and see where to go from here. Alright, so I have the rotor off. As you can see, this stud can just freely come out. Doesn't look like this right here, the spline is damaged. However, the threads are toast. I'm gonna replace this one as well. This one is pretty smashed up just because I was beating on it. So seems like we gotta replace 2 of these studs today. Alright guys, so I got 2 new wheel studs to replace the 2 that I had to do some work on. And they're pretty much a match. These things are super cheap, like $3 a piece. So these things look like they will match up just fine. I'm going to go ahead and use one of the lug nuts from the wheel spacer as well as one of his original lug nuts to tighten down the stud. I'll show you guys how to do that. So without further ado, let's go over to the Rogue and let's put in some new wheel studs. So first I'm going to need to find a wrench that will fit these. See, 3/4. Bang on. Now we're going to go over to the Rogue and we'll put this through. hopefully. Alright, so now that's through, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my first lug nut right here. So pretty much you're just pulling the bolt forward, and it's gonna pull it through, and it's gonna lock in place. So I'm gonna start tightening this down. I'm gonna set up the other camera, and that's pretty much how you put in a stud. Another way to do it is put your other nut on there, and then back this one up to this one so they lock in place, and then crank it on that way. I think I'm gonna try this way first. So let me set up the camera and let's get to work. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got it out. As you guys can see, brand new stud is now in place. And back here is flush. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. The back is flush with the face of the hub right here. And now to get this one out, I'm just going to get my 4-pound sludge and pound on it until the stud comes out. Alright guys, so I got the second wheel stud in. So now we actually have a full set of working studs, which is great. So I'm going to put everything back together, throw the wheel spacers on while I'm there, and see how this thing stances out after those wheel spacers. Alright guys, so here is what the Rogue looks like with wheel spacers. Notice we have a little bit of poke now. Back here, same story. Looks quite good. This side. Alright, so I have my Eclipse dash out right now, and there are going to be a few things that I want to take out. First is going to be this. I'm going to have to get a new set of these anyways. Next is going to be this main duct right here. Alright guys, we have the Eclipse dash up on the table here. I put up a little bit of like a folder kind of to block off the flock. I don't want this to go all over the shop, so maybe this will kind of help it keep it in kind of an enclosed area, so I can kind of vacuum it up and then reshoot it out again, and it's not just one shot goes, you know what I'm saying? I already took some soapy water and wiped down the dash. I did mask off all my electrical connectors. Of course, I'm not going to be flocking all the way in here, but I just don't want those little particulate going inside of my connectors and causing me pain later. I'm going to put you guys up on the tripod, and oh yeah, we are streaming right now. I think only 2 people are in the stream. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn on the time lapse, and you guys are going to see me flock this dash. Alright, so here is the glue, guys, and it's like black. I'm going to use this paintbrush here and slather it on the dash. Alright, now that is all paint. The whole dash has glue on it. I'm going to now fill up the Canon of blocking. See how it is. Decent amount. Put this on. Bring this glue out of the way so the flock does not contaminate it. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Now we're talking, boy. Oh shit. Now we're talking. Alright guys, so I am all finished here. I actually live streamed a good amount of me flocking the dash, but here you go. Turn the brightness up so you guys can kind of see. Not bad for a first attempt ever. Definitely going to want to see how it cures up. There are definitely some light spots that I may have missed. If that's the case, I'm going to just recoat it with some Super 77 or some contact cement. That should do the trick. But there she is. Dash is pretty much flocked. So now I do have to wait for that to dry. That'll probably be dry by tomorrow or maybe the day after that. And once that is done, I'm going to put in the new bezels and all that stuff. I have new AC vents and all that stuff, all brand new trim to go into that new flock dash. And with that bombshell, I'm going to have to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed some rogue mods as well as a flock dash little mod for the Eclipse. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.